Looks like you've been hitting the range.
The huge success of battle royale games such as Fortnite and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has created a big draw to the shooter subgenre, with lots of games putting different spins on the formula. Apex Legends might be the best one yet, a combination of an intense focus on team play with specialized player characters similar to what's seen in games like Overwatch. Every element of Apex Legends homes in on one particular experience in battle royale, teaming up with a squad to be the last one standing, and by doing that, it excels. If you've played a battle royale game before now, you get the rules. Players skydive down onto a big island full of structures, landing with nothing but their wits. Everyone runs around finding weapons and loot to use to defeat the other players and be the last one standing. Apex Legends forgoes the single-player version of battle royale though. At launch, it only has one mode that sees 23-player teams square off against each other. The success of Apex Legends is in combining good ideas that have worked in other shooters. That includes the 3-player focus and some of the smooth movement and climbing mechanics of Respawn's Titanfall games. Although be warned, Titanfall fans, there are no giant robots or wall running here. There's also a revival system that lets you respawn fallen teammates if you can recover a specific item from when they fall. It adds a harrowing bit of strategy that requires risking everything. You can only respawn players at specific exposed places, but one clutch play can bring back a team from the brink. It's a system that keeps you engaged in matches and your teammates' progress, instead of just quitting to jump immediately into a new game. The biggest addition is the roster of legends. Apex is a character shooter very similar in approach to Blizzard's Overwatch, in which you start each match by picking a particular character who has particular abilities. In Apex, they're called legends, and each has 3 different capabilities that change the way they play. One drops a defensive shield for teammates, another can heal the squad, and another can obscure the battlefield with smoke grenades.
Take a deep breath.
Combining character abilities to complement each other builds on Apex's team focus. You can spend a lot of your time thinking about teamwork and strategies because Apex avoids a lot of the little annoyances that tend to plague battle royale games. A big part of these shooters is inventory management as you decide what items you need and what you don't, usually in a menu. Apex Legends streamlines that process by automating a lot of things, like adding attachments to guns. If an attachment fits your gun, it's equipped automatically. If you trade that gun for another gun, all the attachments you currently have equipped get traded to the new gun too. Ammo is all color-coded, so you instantly know what kind you need for the guns you're using, and Apex lets you know if the things you're about to pick up are worse than the things you're already carrying. The inventory system just works, and it lets you keep your mind on winning instead of worrying about what's in your backpack. Then there's the ping system, which might be Apex Legends' crowning achievement. Aiming at anything in the game and pushing a certain button lets you mark that thing on your team's screens. Pings are contextual, so picking a spot on the map will suggest to teammates that you go there, but pinging a weapon will call out its type and location in case another teammate wants it.
Backpack here. Level 1.
You can do so much with the ping system, from asking for ammo to marking enemy locations, that it's possible to play whole matches of Apex Legends without talking to your teammates at all. And in a lot of cases, highlighting where something is with a ping is much more efficient than trying to describe it verbally anyway. Like in Respawn's previous games, shooting is hefty and satisfying, and Apex sports a wide variety of cool guns that all handle a little differently. But one thing that can hold gunplay back is that a lot of guns have small magazines, and players with armor have a lot of health. That can make weapons like submachine guns and some assault rifles feel pretty underpowered and constantly in need of reloading, which is risky when you're fighting someone without any backup. I've seen a lot of Apex players using shotguns because they just seem much more reliable in a fight than many of the automatics that can spray ammo everywhere. Apex Legends is free to play, which means it includes microtransactions for cosmetic items like character skins. You can pay for currency that lets you unlock items or buy loot boxes, which you can also earn through playing. The one sticking point for microtransactions is that you can also purchase new legends, with 2 you need to unlock by playing or paying at launch. We found earning the characters took a really long time. It took me at least 15 or 16 hours according to Origin's playtimer. Paid characters aren't better or worse than the free ones, but since the differences in Legends add so much to the game, the grind to unlock them is probably going to turn some people away.
Reloading. That care package has some sweet gear for us.
The combination of smart shooter ideas from across the genre makes Apex Legends a blast of a competitive experience, because it's so full of elements that work so well together. Respawn has done a great job of freshening up the Battle Royale formula while addressing a lot of its weaknesses. It's a big step forward for Battle Royale, one that should inform where it goes in the future.
I am down. Spotted one. Spotted a subject.
Enemy down.